Lord of mercy.
It's official. What's popping out? It's official. Castanet is officially the king of clouds, the Thanos of this cloud game. I've actually never watched a single Marvel movie, so I'm hoping I'm correct in that. Because Mr. Beast is now begging for a little crumsy crumb of clout from Castanet, because this is the second iteration of Streamer University. Right. And as we've been saying,
Mr. Beast and Castanet, baby.
Tryouts, it's been chaos, it's been madness in a positive way. I think people were doing a little bit too much when they were showing clips of the aftermath of Black Boy Max. Whoa, I just got done talking about that guy. Of the line for the in-person tryouts for Streamer University and people camping out. Man, this was tame. Like, if you want to come at Castanet and say, man, you know, well, that riot that happened, he learned from it and he moved accordingly, and they did a great job. Yeah, people are going to leave the trash and all that, but that's on them. Like, this is nothing compared to people weren't levying this at the Supreme and Foamposite, the Dragon collaboration that was going on. Those Supreme lines, they ended up looking a lot crazier than whatever Castanet had going on, especially that, yo, I'm an A beating on my chest, and you started to get that whole era. So that was a lot crazier than anything Castanet did. But Mr. Beast has the nerve to ask in public, and you know what? The best thing I can do is play him a clip from Duke Dennis and Agent, who are two people close to Castanet. They're part of the AMP organization. Agent he didn't bring in Castanet directly, but he co-founded AMP with Phantom, and Phantom brought in Castanet, and Duke was already in AMP. So these guys have been very close, and they are very close friends.
You gonna run it back?
Well, first I gotta ask, can I go?
Well, you gotta apply. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like, why he can't apply to me?
Oh, what? He tried out to laugh.
Like, why he can't? Why do we gotta apply? Why he can't go out and ask us?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, Agent?
Oh, if he wasn't invited.
Don't ask. That's what I'm talking about, Agent.
That's how I feel too.
Oh, it's clicking for me now. At first I thought you'd make no sense. But now I understand it. So I shouldn't even apply.
If you ain't invited, why would I have to come?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I usually...
No, dude, like, professor of the year.
No, hear me out, though. Hear me out, though. Who would I be to not follow my own advice, though?
That's true. That is actually true.
So if Duke and Agent are like, man, we didn't get the invite, should we come? If you're not invited, don't show up. Should we apply?
Right.
Well, what's going on here? Then Mr. Beast trying to get in Mr. Beast, if he didn't hit your phone line, if he didn't text you, you're not invited. And this is the thing too. And this is why I think this is greasy by Mr. Beast. And I respect the game. Like, Mr. Beast, he's a cold dude. And people judge Mr. Beast like a regular YouTuber, regular person. I think there is an element of that in him.
Man, Mr. Beast get... Hey. Mr. Beast get money, bro.
He's like a Jeff Bezos.
I don't give a fuck.
A cutthroat billionaire. That's what he is. Maybe you could say, like, oh, well, his network's not all the way up there yet. The guy has the traits of one. And he will be there if he's not already. Yeah. But the reason why I think this is so crazy that he has this...
Let me put it like this. If he wanted to sell his channel to somebody for $1 billion, he'd get it. He's a billionaire, bro.
To do this.
That motherfucker has, bro, grinding. Go to the store right now, you see like 6 Mr. Beast products, bro.
Asked Castanet. He's like, yo, let's get Castanet for a donation. And Aiden Ross would end up kind of pressing the issue on the Castanet thing, and that would lead to a little rupture between their relationship that... I think it got repaired. I think they're on a cordial basis. I don't think they will ever be friends, to be honest. But Agent Ross pretty much did anything and everything Mr. Beast asked. They raised all of that money. Mr. Beast gets the Guinness World Record. And then Mr. Beast ghosts Agent Ross. So Mr. Beast ain't messing with Aiden Ross anymore after he used him and torched his relationship with Castanet.
Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, You should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms
We ain't worried,
accountable for the
motherfucker.
harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery
What the hell?
over $1,000.
And another individual that donated to Team Water, donated $100,000 to Mr. Beast, was Jinxie, who is top streamer, number one streamer this year. Jinxie.
Get that nigga
That's
$1
my
million?
vote. Well, he would speak on the Team Water situation and how he found it grimy and pushy.
But the thing is, this was so long ago, but like, the reason why I was just like, upset was like, again, it's like 2 years, like almost 2 years ago, but it's like, if like, let's say like somebody came to my house, like a guest, for example, like Queso or like Sketch came to my house, I would like, if I had like a sponsored thing I was doing at a certain time, like I would make sure like that's not
What the
date
fuck
that
does this
they're
have to
coming.
do with
So, like,
your
when
age?
I found out about that, I was like, wait, what? Because I like the plan was just to do 24 hours of IRL because I never do IRL, but that was the plan. And then like 5 hours in, I just heard about that, and it's like, well, I mean, you just kind of feel like no one really cares.
So when Mr. Beast was reaching out to these billionaires and pressuring them, people were all cool about it. But I think him reaching out to people that clearly have less money than him, and just the
Right.
tactics, and you're hearing it from Jinxie.
That's what I was saying. It's like, bro, how you reaching out to me and I got less money than you? Nigga, you a billionaire. If you want to feed the kids so bad, feed them. You want to give water to Africa or whatever the hell else, bro, do that. You got money. What the fuck you asking me for? It's different if I only got $1 million to put in and I'm trying to raise money for everybody else to do this. That makes sense. But if you got 200 million and you can just go drop the shit off and then make another video and make your 200 million back, don't come asking me for no damn money, man.
So people like Aiden Ross and even XQC that was there for
Y'all
that
crazy
live
as
stream,
hell.
they're like, yo, it was just, we can understand how pushy this guy was with it. So Kai Cenat, when he was doing his Mafia-thon and he hit 1 million subs, he would finally speak out on that Team Water situation and he would call out Mr. Beast.
I can't fake it, bud. But Jimmy cool. That was pulled last month. Was a little fishy. Hey, listen. No hard feelings though. No hard feelings though. That was a
little weird, huh?
It's been real. But shout out to Jimmy, man.
And this is after Kai Cenat had, at least at one point in time, looked up to Mr. Beast. I have coined Kai Cenat as being the Mr. Beast of streaming. Years ago,
For sure.
I'm taking my claim on that. Nobody's taking that away from me, all right? Years ago, I said this guy's the Mr. Beast of streaming. In a positive way, though. I think Kai Cenat is a lot, not better, but I don't mean the negative traits that may be associated with Mr. Beast. I really don't have anything negative to say about Kai Cenat. But Kai Cenat calls him out here, and Kai Cenat had already collaborated with him. They did a YouTube video or something,
Right.
or a live stream where they partnered with some company and like $100,000 was being given out. They collaborated in the past. So Kai Cenat probably felt like, yo, he got done dirty by this. And then Mr. Beast calls him right after this.
First up, I wanted to just say congrats on cracking 1 million.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, and keep up taco when you were saying on stream. I could tell that there was the whole Team Water thing. People were running with that, and I actually, so I'm not even joking. I don't know if you got I don't know why I have two Kai Cenat saved, but I called you and texted you quite a bit, but I didn't realize until a week ago that it was your old number.
Yeah.
And I reached out to your manager. I was like, dang, does Kai hate me? And he's like, no. And then I asked for your number. I've been texting the wrong number this whole time.
Yeah,
so.
Jimmy, you know, I love you, and we've been cool for a long time. I think, but if I'm being real, like,
from me to you, what happened last month, I don't think you see it from my perspective, but what happened last month, if you looked at everything that was going on, it was just a little too much. I kind of I had to it was my old number correct, but I also had to lock in for this month, but also I felt away from that, if I'm just being honest.
Yeah, no, I could tell it wasn't the people were running with you not donating and stuff. That's why I tried calling. And
Yeah.
I replied to a tweet telling people to chill the out.
Yeah, I think that, and I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
So here you can clearly see Mr. B's like, yeah, congrats on the million, because this is towards the end of Mafiathon 3 when Kai Cenat hit the 1 million subscriber mark. He was trying to hit 1 million subscribers in 30 days, which is 1 million paying subscribers, which is 5 million, about $6 million. The equivalent, because it's $6 for a subscription on Twitch or Prime, but they give the streamer half of it or whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. I just have to reiterate it because there are some people that are not too plugged in with this.
So they made $3 million in a month.
Anyway, so this happens, and at this point, if you're a Mr. Beast, you can read the room and be like, "Damn, this guy really doesn't mess with me. I gotta do something for him, or I gotta realize to fall back." There was also something else that happened between this and Streamer University 2, because it is my belief that Kai Cenat tried to get Mr. Beast for Streamer University 1, and Mr. Beast didn't show up. Because Mr. Beast did end up sending $10,000 for this hood Mr. Beast moment.
Streamer University, I got 10 bands here. Kai.
Not the hood,
Mr.
Mr.
Put this
Beast.
under someone's
Hood Mr. Beast.
Give it to him.
Say less. Look under your seat.
Look under your fucking seat, bro.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
And they, it was a surprise during the event, but he didn't show up to the event. And when Kai was planning Streamer University, he teased people like Mark Rober and Mr. Beast as professors. And when Mr. Beast responded, he said, "Can I teach them how to do YouTube?" And he didn't show up. Mr. Beast wasn't at the event. So now that he sees that the event is the biggest thing ever, now he wants to show up. And what also happened is Mr. Beast did a video of streamers competing for $1 million for the community. And Rakai was one of the people there. He was one of the standouts of that video, positive or negative, if you want to call it that. You know who wasn't a part of that video? Kai Cenat. So Kai Cenat doesn't show up to your 100 streamers video. You know you invited him.
Right.
They for sure invited him, and he didn't show up. He changes his phone number on you. You get his new number, and he's like, "Yo." He calls you out. He's like, "Yo."
Yeah, but all
that
shit is
and
weird.
He doesn't
though,
invite you this year to Streamer University, and now you're trying to say, "Yo, how about you let me in? I'd like to see what's going on there. Can I get a little drip of clout, Mr. Kai Cenat?" Because Kai Cenat is the motion man right now. Mr. Beast, yeah, he's doing his views, but he's not the it guy. He's not the number one guy on social media that everybody's focusing on what he's doing next.
Kai Cenat really got motion though, for real, bro. No bull.
As an individual, sure, but Kai Cenat has every streamer and content creator as well, and all their audiences paying attention to what he's doing too, because he's facilitating things for other people.
The only person I would put in that level is IShowSpeed, bro.
Facilitate events and things like that for normal people, everyday people, also content creators, and I think this is just another attempt at Mr. Beast by some shiesty
fuck, that was, bro, Ski Mask and Slump God and your rage look so much alike. What the fuck?
Pressure Kai Cenat into letting him do something with Streamer University, because people are going to be like, "Yo, Kai, how come Mr. Beast isn't involved?" And then now Kai has to address it if somebody asks him it. But I think, to be fair, Kai Cenat.
I just feel like if I ain't getting invited, gang, it's like, bro, I ain't. If I find out, I don't get it. Damn. I cracked this? Why y'all didn't tell me I broke my damn thing on the side of the motherfucker, man? Look at this. How did I even do that? What the hell? How do you even do that?
Bit that, bro.
If I'm in the NBA and they have a players only party and I didn't get invited, nigga, I just, okay, y'all don't fuck with me, or y'all don't fuck with me enough, or whatever the case is, bro. It's like, I ain't tripping, gang. Like, I do my own thing, throw my own damn party then.
Got to
Like,
close
that's
the
how I
doors on
feel.
this guy. And what is he going to bring to you? And this is the thing that should have been handled behind the scenes, where it's not like, yo, I want to show up to Streamer University. If you're a Mr. Beast, you need to make it up to Kai Cenat for what you did and be like, hey, how can I help? Can I give something to Streamer University? Can I assist with anything for Streamer University? Even though you're not a streamer. That's the thing. This guy doesn't stream. So what would you be doing at Streamer University? At least if there was a YouTube university, Kai Cenat could be there, because Kai Cenat was originally a YouTuber. I think he had 1 million subscribers before he even started streaming. But you're not a streamer. And that's where I think this is shiesty. This is shiesty by Mr. Beast. His press run is not looking too great with other content. Like, yeah, Jinxie,
A lot
you
of
got
people be
XTC,
saying he,
you got Aiden
he's
Ross,
shiesty, though.
and then
I don't
now
know.
you've got Kai Cenat that are dubbing him, that are like, yo, I don't rock with dude. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm gonna see you on the next
shit,
one.
like I said, bro, you ain't invited, especially somebody like Mr. Beast, like, bro. Like, if motherfucker wanted you to come, gang, you would have got the first invite. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's
true.
Like, you ain't get invited, bro. Now, I do think somebody needs to do, like, a content university. Like, streamer university is cool, but everybody don't want to necessarily be a streamer. Some people want to do TikTok. Some people want to do YouTube. Some people want to do...
What do you think of
The original
Deshae
Diddy?
Frost? When I think of Deshae Frost,
The
I
fuck?
think of Creep. But what if I told you there was an original?
Weirdo. He thinks I'm creep. Yeah, that's a good one. Weirdo.
Stop it. Get some help.
Diddy.
Uh-huh.
R. Kelly. No,
Original Deshae Frost, someone who is equally creepy, someone who equally scared women. Despite all the laughing and the joking and the alcohol, that man is also extremely creepy. And I think it's finally time that we talk about it. During his time on Twitch, Deshae Frost has not only put his hands on women, but he's made them extremely uncomfortable.
Yep.
And there's a plethora of clips to back this up, but it never started with Deshae.
see, it go to show me, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I can't, it's a couple things I can't do, bro. I can't do, like, as a friend. Like, ain't nobody gonna be perfect. I blame all the people around him, for real. Because I would have been like, bro, I'm not kicking it with you if you gonna keep doing this creepy shit, bro. You on some weird, freaky, scaring the hoes type shit, gang. Like, I would have stopped hanging out with him, period. I wouldn't even said that. Like, I would have had to remove myself, like, hell no. Like, no, I don't know. No, I'm good, bro. You want some?
See, I don't know anything about
you want
that kind of
some
shit.
Weirdo type shit. You want some talking to little underage girls and shit. Like, I ain't. Listen, it's a lot of shit that'll make me stop fucking with a nigga. You know what I mean? It's probably a list of like 5 or 10 things that I'm just like, bro, I can't. Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict,
I find this shit so
underscores the
hard to fucking
consequences
believe.
of those decisions.
Even
But
they
you
did
better
that
not
shit.
Worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold
Who the
these
fuck is gonna go
platforms
toe-to-toe
accountable for the
with
harm
Meta
that
and
they have
goddamn
caused.
Google?
Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz, because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
The only reason this type of
Can't
behavior
you
is
dig it with
okay
that, Clyde?
and has been allowed to continuously exist is because we never called it out when the original Deshae Frost was first making rounds.
Right.
And now it came back to haunt us. Today, Twin, I just want to open your eyes and show you that there was an original Deshae Frost. Everything we see in Deshae is something present in Adrian Broner. And all it took was a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of jokes for everyone to ignore it. If you're curious, come tap in. Comment for the algorithm. If I'm gonna make the claim that Adrian Broner is the original Deshae Frost, I thought I'd give you guys a profile on Deshae Frost so you have a reference for the rest of the video. Deshae Frost is not only a man with the capacity to get aggressive with women, but his transgressions have gotten to the point the internet has given him the moniker of Diddy. And Diddy is such a freaked out creep that his word has become synonymous with that fact. And for the internet to give Deshae this moniker, it only gives credence to the idea that he is a creepy and morally corrupt man. His most recent transgression was putting his hand on a woman, which he then followed up with a terrible apology. And I'm gonna tell you flat out, I think the apology was capped. That is my opinion. I don't want to get sued. When your shitty apology does not match up with the video and you're basically asking us to doubt our eyes, I have reason to believe that you are not telling the truth. He also deleted the apology. Deshae is not only putting his
He just called up that though, He deleted the apology. He said, "Oh no, this is evidence. Oh no, I cannot admit to my wrongdoing. Oh no, they will put me in jail like Diddy. Oh no, no. FBI, open up. Delete."
hands on women, but he has a consistent track record of making them uncomfortable.
I'm drinking and shit. You good? You lit? You lit? I saw you lit. I saw you lit.
And I really want you to keep this.
Come on. Weirdo. Come on, man.
What the fuck is even happening in that shit?
Bro, that look like Jeffrey Dahmer planning his next victim, man. That is like Diddy Frost. Come on, man.
Clip in mind, because this is exactly the play. You do something kind of questionable with the woman present, you make a shitty apology, and then you move on. That is the Deshae Frost MO. Aggression, discomfort, and dismissal. That's what I want you guys to keep in mind when you watch this video, because I've seen these exact same traits exhibited by Adrian Broner. The only difference is that Adrian Broner is 36 years old, which means that he's potentially been exhibiting these traits for far longer. And that means
these niggas be freaked out, like. That's what's scary to me, like, bro, okay, I'm married now, so take everything I'm about to say with a, you feel me? So, everything I'm saying is extreme past life. I'm married, nigga. But, I remember being in 7th and 8th grade and just being that overly horny, I gotta get some booty, I gotta get, I'm trying to get, how did you do it? How did it feel? Like, I remember being like 14, 15, your hormones crazy, you a boy, and you trying to get some ass. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, y'all grown. Why y'all still on that? And then at the time, it's like you learn, like, okay, this is not okay to do. This makes girls uncomfortable. This is what you don't do. You feel me? You see your friend do something and you see her react, and you might be like, oh, that was weird. Or you ask her, you say something a certain way, and she look at you like you weird. And you like, what I do wrong? You learn. When you from 12 to goddamn it 21, by the time you 18, you supposed to know how to conduct yourself around women. And you're not supposed to be freaked out no more. Like, you supposed to have lost your virginity already. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucking girls, 6'9", walking in, and y'all having a full-blown conversation while y'all still fucking, y'all counting how many hoes y'all could get in the same night. It's like, bro, we did that shit in middle school and high school, bro. We supposed to be, I thought we was grown. Why y'all so freaked out, bro? Like, I don't know. Did something happen to y'all when y'all was kids? Is y'all addicted to freaky videos on the hub? Like, what's really going on here, man?
Are more scarier that nothing's ever happened. But as you'll come to find out, the platform Kick is home for these type of degenerates, because not only does it make them tons of money, but it goes viral. It's spectacle. They've managed to spectacleize making women uncomfortable and even spectacleize SA. That's how they boosted their platform's reach. What I'm saying is that the platform Kick is willing to allow this type of degeneracy because it boosts their reach, it boosts their platform, it makes their numbers go up, and it helps them in their competition with other platforms, namely Twitch. These people are willing to turn a blind eye to acts that harm women because it's profitable. That's the type of individuals we're dealing with. Let's start with this first clip, which I think is just a direct Deshae Frost parallel.
I don't know what's
going on. What the fuck is happening?
Hey, baby.
Okay. I was just a little overstimulated.
Yeah, it's okay. Understimulate yourself. You in a safe place. You in a safe
And this first clip is just so crazy. I blurred the first half because it's AB literally just being overly aggressive. And the dude already has an alcohol problem. But as you can see on these faces, they just don't look comfortable. And this is why I said it's a
Now, this is what I will say though. You know, and it's not a problem. It's more of a problem with like a lot of these girls, bro. And you can see it all in their face. You can see it just in what they wear, how their hair is. When you get to be a person and you build yourself up to be a healthy person, you can identify unhealthy extremely quick. And I can see a lot of these, their body language, even like how she holding her iPad, like that body language signifies that you have some type of closed off. You don't feel comfortable. You're a little scared right now. You don't know these people. You might, and a lot of that shit stems from their dad. A lot of these girls unfortunately got molested. Like that don't get talked about enough, especially in this community. Got molested. They never seen what a good man looked like. They never seen a healthy relationship. A lot of these women seen they dad beat the shit out their mama, so they think a lot of this stuff is normal. You know, nobody ever sat down and told them that.
See, that's sad as fuck, bro. This shit is getting dark.
If you don't consent and they try to do something, this is wrong. You remove yourself.
Shit.
This is who you should be hanging out with. This is who you should not be hanging out with. I guarantee you, if you go around and ask these people and really like, if you could like read they childhood story just on their forehead, you would see there's something wrong with these women. And the same thing is for the men. That's why they get along so well in spaces. It's some women, some men you will never see in a space like this. They'll be, as soon as they walk in, it'll just be weird. They have to leave. You know what I'm saying? So. And that's why that's the main reason why I started hating clubs. I used to go to clubs when I was 15. My older, I had all my friends were older. They used to sneak me in, get me in, pay the bouncer to let me in. I'm 15 years old in a strip club, an adult clubs, drugs, alcohol, women naked, So when I was 15, I thought it was turned up. By the time I was
going
18,
to fucking college
by the time I was
bro.
like 19 or 20,
at 15, this
I
shit was lame.
Like, whoa, this is a little weird. And I understand that this negative energy exists in them clubs, exists in them parties, with that liquor, with them drugs, with whatever else is going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like creeps and vulnerable women. Creeps will always find a vulnerable woman. That's why the creepy dudes, like the creepy dudes that make Netflix documentaries about and shit, they always find a vulnerable woman who don't got nowhere to live, or is homeless, or who daddy was never there. It's like a magnet. You can see it, bro. Creepy, weirdo dudes always find super vulnerable women. It always happens no matter what. And that's all
severely fucked up.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm not sugarcoating it for nobody, gang. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta like me, bro. Wrong is wrong, gang. And that's what I stand for on this channel. Do your homework on Matt. Ooh, I drop it, ball.
What the goddamn? That was a fucking like an atomic bomb or some shit.
Along with this guy,
a bomb hitting the goddamn water. Fuck, man.
And I know this video is about
detrimental,
Broner, but I am gonna briefly touch on Dean now and later in the video. And the reason why I want to briefly touch on Dean is because he's very complicit. He is watching this go on and he's just not saying anything. And this is the type of environment they're fostering. And this is exactly why creeps like Deshae Frost are allowed to exist. The men around them are not checking them.
Exactly, because a nigga like Deshae should have got exiled from the streaming community a long time ago. Nigga like Adrian Broner, he be doing, should have got exiled from the streaming community a long time ago.
He just started streaming.
This is why I say all these streaming niggas, they're damn near sold.
You couldn't exile him a long time ago.
It does not matter what you do. That's what I've learned. Adrian Broner, Deshae Frost, he could beat a girl up. He could sexually harass a girl. He could sexually assault a girl. All his friends around him, and y'all know who I'm talking about. All his friends around him, they don't care because he has followers, he gets views and attention. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. I promise you. Because they would have got exiled. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I blurred it, but if you go and find the clip yourself, the dude is like pushing her down, trying to make her twerk and throw it on him. And I just hate the fact that these clips are going viral every day. You don't gotta look hard to find a clip of Adrian Broner making a woman uncomfortable.
Literally.
It's like second nature to this guy.
Literally.
And like I was saying, Kick is willing to overlook this because not only does it bring people to their platform, but
That
it's
shit
just
should
very
be illegal,
profitable,
gang.
even
Y'all
if
gotta
it's
call
at the
the
expense of these women. But it's not even just the
Called
fact
up,
that these women are
ho, ho.
making women
Look at funny.
uncomfortable. There's just full-blown SA, full-blown
Exactly.
boundary crossing behavior,
For sure.
and it just goes viral all the time.
That's it, better.
What the fuck?
How you just gonna? You can't just take a kiss from a bitch. Look at Dean's face. I'm not gonna say nothing though.
What the fuck kind of song is it?
And then another thing, bro, the women, y'all stop letting that shit slide, bro. Y'all be like, it's a lot of, even the women, like, bro, have y'all not seen these niggas clips? Like, y'all know why they famous? Why y'all still pulling up doing shit? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Go be out with my stomach.
And when I see this clip, bro, all I think is aggression. Again, I'm blurring out a lot of this stuff, but Shorty goes to give him a hug and he just pulls her in for a kiss. And then in the background of the clip, Shorty literally just walks away. So what does that tell you guys? And once again, like I said, Dean the Enabler is sitting there idly by while Adrian Broner is displaying this aggression and boundary crossing behavior with these women they're inviting.
Look at, he looked like the old uncle.
Displaying this
He
aggression.
looked like the old crackhead uncle.
The old crackhead. Oh, that man don't even do drugs. That's fucked up.
Like, just don't give a fuck about how creepy he is, bro.
Women they're inviting. And let me ask you guys, since we're in the middle of the video,
what the
does this
fuck?
match up with any behavior that Deshae Frost has exhibited?
Damn, I wonder why.
I'm gonna hit start recording now, even though this will likely just be a VOD. But and I will make sure that this VOD stays public. This isn't gonna be the longest stream because I kind of want to clear my mind before I get to recording content later on. But this is a serious topic, serious conversation. And I'm thankful that what I'm seeing right now in this community, in this Twitch chat, that y'all got my back, but it's definitely...
What the hell, TSO Sage? No fucking way, bro. This might be a brother right here, man. A fellow Sage, man. A fellow Sage right here, man.
And hopefully
he deserves a listen. I'm not gonna lie.
Make a change here, or somebody just knows this is wrong, or maybe the voice of the people can get this situation sorted properly. So I would say 6:45, 7 a.m. yesterday, June 15th, 2026. I wake up and I swipe down on my phone. I see a notification at the top 15 minutes ago. So I would say roughly 6:30, 6:20-ish Eastern. I get notified from YouTube that my channel is no longer monetized. It says,
completely?
Your channel is no longer eligible for monetization. So I tapped the notification, and this is what I met with. Obviously, I'm on Twitter.
Your channel isn't earning right now. After reviewing your channels using a combination of automated systems and human reviewers.
And we
what the fuck does it even mean?
That heavily. Mild spoiler to the thematic.
Like, what does that even fucking mean, bro?
Using a combination of automated systems and human reviewers, we found that it does not follow YouTube's channel monetization policies. Our review found that your channel contains the following. And let me remove myself here so you all can see. Misleading family content. Content that is intentional or unintentionally could attract young minors and families, but contains mature themes such as sexual content or violence. They have a Learn More tab. We will be clicking this tab later on in today's stream. Note, your unpaid earnings may be withheld in accordance with the YouTube Partner Program in terms and applicable policies. Like I said, we will be clicking these links very shortly. In fact, let's just go ahead and click one now. And it's important that I have this. So this is the original tab. Fun fact. This is the original tab from when I went online, because when you're on your phone, you couldn't appeal at all. But when you're online, you could make an appeal. That is important for later on as well. A lot of this stuff is heavily foreshadowed, and it's kind of like you would think I'm having a streamer man story about it, But that's how unreal this situation really is. So, but we will get there very shortly. Trust me. This is the tab that I opened yesterday morning when I immediately said, "Oh crap, I need to appeal this." When you tap this Learn More, and I'm showing this just for authenticity purposes. When you tap this Learn More, you get to Child Safety Policy. Child Safety Policy. It has a video, but I want what's in text. I want directly what's in text. The safety of our creators, viewers, and partners is our highest priority. We look to each of you to help us protect this unique and vibrant community. It's important that you understand our community guidelines and the role they play in our shared responsibility to keep YouTube safe. Take the time to carefully read the policy below. You can also check out this page for a full list of our guidelines. Those are other guidelines. We're here for the guidelines that are removing monetization towards my channel. Content that targets young minors and families but contains sexual themes, violence, obscene or mature themes not suitable for young audiences is not allowed on YouTube. In addition to your titles, descriptions, and tags, ensure your audience selection, keyword, ensure your audience selection matches the audience your content is suitable for. Do not forget that wording. Anybody watching this video, any YouTube representative, a TSO supporter, a random person that just happened to hit the algorithm, anybody watching this video, do not forget that line of text. YouTube doesn't allow content that endangers the emotional and physical well-being of minors. A minor is someone under 18 years old. If you find content that violates
someone's gonna be wondering, like, what the hell is this content about? What the fuck?
Danger, you should get in touch with your local law enforcement, yada, yada, yada. What this policy means for you. Also, in some cases, we make exceptions for educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. Yet another. Anyway, what this policy means for you. If you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube if it fits any of the descriptions below. Sexualization of minors. Sexually explicit content featuring minors and content that sexually exploits minors, including minor nudity posted with comedic intent. We report content containing child sexual abuse imagery to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, who work with global law enforcement agencies. Harmful or dangerous acts involving minors. Content showing a minor participating in dangerous activities or encouraging minors to do dangerous activities, particularly if someone watching could imitate the dangerous act or if the content encourages or praises the dangerous act. Never put minors in a harmful situation that may lead to injury, including dangerous stunts, challenges, dares, or pranks. Dangerous acts include, but are not limited to any act in the categories listed under extremely dangerous challenges, such as asphyxiation, I want to say, or electrocution. Then it has things, it lists some of these things: drinking alcohol, vaping, fireworks, firearms, inflicting violence, of course, exposing, coercing, etc., etc. Misleading family content. This is the one where you see in big bold letters right here, or big blue letters now, I'm sorry. This is the one that I was hit with. Content that targets young minors and families but contains sexual themes, violence, obscenity, or mature themes, medical procedures, self-harm, use of adult horror characters, other inappropriate things intended to shock young audiences. Content that targets young minors and families with age-inappropriate themes within
use of adult horror
educational, documentary, scientific, artistic context may receive an exception. This is not attached to target young minors and families with mature themes intended to shock young audiences. Family-friendly cartoons that target young minors and contain adult or age-inappropriate themes such as violence, sex, death, drugs, or more. We don't allow content labeled as suitable for kids in the videos, titles, descriptions, tag, or in the audience selection if it contains age-inappropriate themes. Again, please remember this. And especially, like I said earlier, make sure your titles, descriptions, and tags match the audience you're targeting. In addition, ensure your audience selection accurately represents the audience your content is suitable for. You can also age restrict your content upon upload if it's intended for mature audiences. This was the category that I got hit with. Obviously, cyberbullying and doxing is something the channel does not take part in. All of us in here, or at least hope so, are human beings. You would read that and say,
I wouldn't be sure about that, man. There's hella bots in this mud.
And I'm here to tell
especially
you now,
on Twitch and damn Kick.
Never have I ever done
YouTube a little bit, maybe not as much.
The worst part is when I said to emphasize, make sure your titles, description, tags, and audience you're targeting in, audience selection, when I've kept emphasizing that, look what we have right here. So, if you're not a YouTuber, on every video You have the choice to choose, to deliberately choose.
No, it's not made for kids. What the yo? They just targeting this man, bro.
It is a
Because I was gonna bring it up. Like, come on, man. Like when you post a video, you literally says no. It's not made for kids.
No, it's not made for kids. This is a video that is recently uploaded. And trust me, this applies to a video in 2023. We've reacted to all kinds of content. Anime content. I've made my own Jeopardy content. We've reacted to people that have cussed, that have sworn, and all these things. And if this were to be a copyright, that would be fine. If this were to be a warning, we could work around these things because that's just the name of the game, and two, we could go about it in a more mature way to where we know, okay, that video is causing this issue. The biggest problem I have with YouTube right now is I follow those guidelines directly. I check.
And they still try to do you dirty. Like, what the fuck, bro?
So if a child, a minor, which only makes up 11% of my audience, mind you, let me go ahead and provide you with that evidence. If 11% of my viewers, shout out to the 27% and the 43%, but if 11% of my viewers are between 13 to 17 years old, and YouTube is pushing that content to the 11% of my viewers, this is on YouTube to fix its own algorithm to not push my
because that's actually kind of messed up, especially when he literally said no, it's not for kids. And if you look at his thing, it literally says 13 through 17. Like, what?
On YouTube and its own algorithm, its own AI detections. Speaking of AI, let's talk about AI. There is a
13-year-old's a teenager. He was still a kid, but it's like,
saw that I tagged.
What hasn't a 13? What hasn't like a 13, 14, or 15-year-old seen? Really, if you truly think about it.
Generated response in
You're probably looking at worse things than this guy could ever make a freaking video about,
Let's
bro.
even go there because oh
Damn,
my
boy
god,
got tabs galore on his shit.
Unfortunately, we aren't able to help you with an appeal for this decision. We encourage you to reapply to YPP YouTube Partner Program after waiting 90 days from the date of suspension.
Why are they contacting through
to show
Twitter?
you guys what that link provides, why this channel is monetization for regular, like this is all this other things. Read the rejection.
That's another weird thing too. Like, what the fuck? Twitter?
By the way, we use a combination of automated system and human review to figure out if the content is violative. More here. Remember when I told you all that online I could appeal? Flagrantly online, it directly states that I could appeal. Why is this person now telling me automatically? I'm just already either A, he's insinuating I'm already denied, or this person or this robot is insinuating that I'm already denied, but then B, that I have to wait 90 days. Nothing about any of this said anything about 90 days. If you think we made a mistake, submit an appeal. We will review your appeal and get back to you with a decision within 14 days. Only choose this option. You have to delete any videos. Now, when you further read into it, that's where you'll find the penalty. Here you go. Again, same tab that we were earlier. If you are in violation, if your content violations policy, we will remove the content and send you an email to let you know. If we can't verify a link that you posted safe, we may remove the link. Note that the violative URLs posted within the video itself or in the video's metadata may result in the video being removed. If it's your first time violating our community guidelines, you'll likely get a warning with no penalty to your channel. You will have the option to take a policy training to allow the warning to expire after 90 days. The 90-day period starts when the training is completed, not when the warning is issued. However, the same policy is violated within that 90-day window. The warning may not expire and your channel may be given a strike. If you violate a different policy after completing the training, you will get another warning. If you get 3 strikes within 90 days, your channel may be terminated. If you cannot tell, I never got a warning, never got an email, never got a video description. I got instantaneously overnight demonetization to the channel. I got removed from the YouTube partnership program overnight without any warning, any
holy shit, completely
email,
removed.
Nothing. It just
that is
happened.
wild. Actually. Oh my god.
So there's a couple things that were done from this point on, and I'm going to pull up my own account here so I don't have to hop to all over the place. I directly contest this. I obviously challenge the idea of this being an automated response. I challenge it once in a quote tweet and once in a direct reply. This is an automated answer. I need a real human being to give me an answer and review the situation at hand. After I say this is an automated answer, I need a real human being to give me an answer and review the situation at hand. Shouldn't be penalized even if it's incorrect. This response, human here.
Human here?
Because humans say human here. We are unable to process an appeal for this decision at this time.
That's how I be, bro. That's how I be
to
knowing
apply
when
for the YouTube
people
partner
on
program
threads
license.
and you
90
YouTubes
days
are
after
bots,
your
bro. Because
initial suspension
certain
date.
shit
To
they
help
be
you
saying
prepare,
just seems
please
so
review our
freaking
guidance
weird. What
in
the
the
fuck?
resource we previously shared. Please note that we review our process utilizes moderation. As many, unlike many
Human
outside
here.
of myself, doubt that this is human, but you know, I don't want to live in doubt. Again, I think that's how the video can get too emotional. Let's live in the facts. So if this is an actual human, you're telling me that YouTube has an AI detection program set in place that obviously it's mixed with human reviews allegedly, but that it's set in place that can strip monetization from any channel at any moment. Yet there is a 90-day waiting period before an appeal process or human review is even possible, despite it being completely false. I provided proof of said mistake, and you're telling me to wait 90 days. I have bills and things I need to be taken care of. Yet without warning it being completely false, you can just take that all away. And again, I don't know where you're getting this 90-day period from. The website itself has allowed me to submit an appeal, even encourage it, without once mentioning a 90-day suspension prior to. You're now telling me you're telling me something completely different, and to disregard all of that. This is very confusing
fucked
and again,
off right now.
needs to be addressed as soon as possible.
Like, damn,
No
bro, what the
response.
fuck?
But then I get an email. You would think good news, right? So we've
Nah.
already addressed that YouTube isn't even being consistent with
Emails
this
are hit or
punishment. It
miss,
hasn't
bro.
even identified what I have
Usually
to do.
horrifyingly
Thanks for reaching out to us
disturbing,
and
or
apologies for the late
could be,
response. I can imagine how discouraging it feels to see your hard work on your channel come to a halt like this. I know how much this means to you, and I'm more than happy to look into this right now to
Fucking
see
on
how I
shit,
can
the
help.
fuck?
To move forward, I've submitted the channel for your channel for an internal review. Our dedicated team will be reviewing your appeal soon, and we will notify you of the appeal decision once we're finished. Thank you for the patience in this matter. In the meantime, feel free to message us back if you have any further questions or concerns. Again, none of this seems authentic, and it's unfortunate we're in a time right now where I can't trust that this is a human being directly contacting me. And what makes
Honestly,
it worse
that's
is
like every
they
fucking
said
damn
their
thing
dedicated
nowadays.
team,
Shit,
and they've
bro.
already notified me that it has AI mixed with human reviews. And I've been requesting a human review this entire time. All I think anybody is asking for, because this has happened to several people, not this specific issue, but there is someone this specific issue actually ties to, let alone several others. But when it comes to this issue, it's so many people that are just asking for human reviews, because when the human review happens, YouTube, somehow, some way, things are taken off immediately. Whether it's a copyright strike, copyright claim, the second human beings get involved, the consequences that are so extreme and out of nowhere, again, without warning many times, they're just removed like that. But the AI system implemented, they just hardcore punishing. But let's continue on. Thank you for looking into the situation. I'm sure you'll find this is clearly some sort of mistake by the AI detection YouTube has set in place. I've completely followed all the guidelines and certainly not in violation of any terms of misleading family content, especially to the degree of the entire channel losing its monetization. I'm also curious about this month's payment, or the payment scheduled for me to have received within the next 7 to 10 days to be specific. While I'm convinced this will fully be resolved, and again, thank you for reaching out, I just want to be sure that I'm still getting the payment for the work I've done prior to the situation. Thank you, and looking forward to hearing from you again soon. Just typical basic response, but I just want to give you guys the full scoop, the full detail. So the last email I sent was Monday, June 15th, 6:07 p.m., around 22 hours ago. From Eastern time. 1:45 p.m. Eastern sharp. Okay. Again, nothing automatic. We have to take value that this is likely a human. Yeah, but 1:45 p.m. Eastern sharp. Cool. Thank you for your response and for your patience while our team conducted a review of your appeal regarding the channel suspension. We understand how important this resolution is to you, and I'm here to provide you an update from our internal team. After a comprehensive evaluation, our internal team has determined that your appeal is denied. We have reviewed your channel and found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line within our YouTube partner program policies, YPP policies. Please find the specific policy violation below. Misleading family content that is intentionally or unintentionally could attract young minors and families, but contains mature themes such as sexual content or violence. Yet again, let's just go back to it. Good or reliable, am I right? Hey, if you tell YouTube directly, hey, this is not meant for kids, whether it's in your tag, title, description, and target audience, that's the one they double down on. This is the one they double down on. So it's not, again, it's nothing to do with copyright, nothing to do with obsessive swear, like a new amount of swearing, even though we censored our videos as well. No, these things. It's specifically the one that they can't point to any violation of. And that's going to be the next big detail. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Please go to your monetization page to read more about that specific policy our specialist flagged. We know this is tough news and sometimes we have to make difficult decisions. We have a responsibility to ensure our community is safe for creators, viewers, and advertisers. And at the same time, we understand that you have unintentionally made mistakes. That's why you'll be able to reapply for the YouTube Partner Program in 90 days. This 90-day time period allows you to make changes to your channel to make sure it's in line with our policies. How? And that's honestly the worst part. Let's say that we are viewing this entirely incorrectly, chat. Comment section. How? How do I go about fixing this? No, I have no detail as to how to fix these things. Nobody has tagged a video. Nobody has made any example on the channel. They haven't talked about a thumbnail, a tag. They definitely can't talk about video description. Nobody's talked about anything. Nothing is specified. Nothing. And yet, I am not only told to wait 90 days, 3 monthly payments. They didn't even specify if I will get any monthly payments for anything I've done prior to. In regards to what we have going forth, there's no detail. There is nothing for me to do. So what the issue is, if it's taking you a while to connect the dots, potential chatter, comment section, anybody, a YouTube rep, what the frustration is let's say even waiting the full 90 days. Let's say we literally go 3 months without the TSO_Sage channel. How do I fix the issue? Do I just keep getting applied and denied to the YouTube Partner Program? Or does it get accepted? Riddle me this. What happens if in 90 days we make no changes? Don't edit the title. Don't edit the thumbnail. Nothing. And in 90 days we get accepted. What does that mean?
I have no
idea. Because
idea.
This was never an issue. I never got any warnings for 6 years. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years now. And for 6 years have never once even seen a situation like this, let alone
straight up just complete cut off, no warning, no nothing, no strikes. That is brutal, bro.
YouTube, a human from
that
YouTube,
is literally brutal.
AI clearly does not comprehend what I'm saying. What am I supposed to do? What is my course of action, even if I live with this penalty? So, if you believe your channel was incorrectly suspended from the YouTube Partner Program or your application to join YouTube Partner Program was incorrectly rejected, you have the option to appeal. You may be able to appeal either by creating and submitting a video appeal or by contacting YouTube creator support. I don't have a video to do this for. So off rip again, I don't have a video to do this for. So my only option is by contacting creator support from within YouTube Studio. After submitting your YouTube appeal, our teams will respond within.
Is it because it deleted the VOD? I want to see if a video to do this for.
Or reapprove your channel for YPP within 30 days. If your appeal is rejected, you can still reapply to YPP 90 days after your suspension or application rejection date. I could quite literally, and I'll show proof that it's not the same exact tab. Remember this tab right here that I said I didn't close? You want proof I didn't close it? I could go down here and appeal again!
What the fuck?
So it's not even consistent in its own restrictions. There is no consistency on this platform.
What the fuck? My God.
So now I don't know what to do. I don't know how to counter these things, and I can just keep continuously appealing. And what I'm gonna do? Get infinitely rejected, then on 90 days, there you go, you did your time. What am I supposed to do?
What the
This isn't me pointing out, because I know somebody out there will interpret that as, well, that should be a good thing. No. You're missing the point, my brother, my sister. The point is there is no consistency within the guidelines. If there was consistency within the guidelines and we were just breaking rules, or even if there was consistency within the guidelines and we could just adapt to said rules, I can't even live with that. But there's nothing to possibly do. So despite all of these things, chat, so now I'm at an impasse, right? I've shown several times over the mass amount of years. This video was in 2023. That we are approving the audience, that we are telling the audience that no, this is not made for kids. We're not getting any idea. This is a copyright.
What the hell is what
thing? If you're curious, we are literally I don't know where else to go. And on top of that, on top of all of these things, other creators are not only scarcely getting punished. I don't know if okay. This is the only way I know how to open this portion of my conversation with you all. So I want you to really bear with me here. I truly despise being the black brother, especially one that can live to certain stereotypes, whether it's swearing or I have a do-rag on or any of these things.
What, bro?
And then point to race. I truly despise that. I truly hate anytime somebody is in their own thing. It gotta be because I'm no.
Hell
However,
no, bro.
I have to feel targeted here. I'm using.
He is targeted, but I don't know if it's a
Batman
black thing. Maybe it is, but I
Spider-Man
feel
as a
like
clear example.
I
Because
feel
those
like
I would, if I had to guess, would be the more childish cartoon
Spider-Man
thing that we possibly covered. And they're covered consistently by bigger creators. Shout out to anybody that I'm about to cover. I am not trying to.
I honestly
to be
feel like this
Marvel,
guy is not
anime,
the
or
cliche
DC
black
communities.
man. Of course, he's
I'm
very
just
articulate.
showcasing that I feel
Like, come on, man. Like, I
very
feel like that's
targeted
fucked
right now.
off.
Very targeted right now.
But he
And it
honestly,
comes
I
back
wouldn't
to
be
Corey
shocked. That's how I
Kensington
feel about
making a
TikTok,
video
bro.
talking about this,
I
and
feel like
many
on
others making
TikTok,
videos
black
talking
creators
about it,
are
whether it's Similar to
targeted.
God and
Their
what they've been going
videos
through,
don't really go up as well. The
it
TikTok
feels
algorithm used to be
targeted.
beautiful, bro.
Especially when
Now the
only
TikTok
other
algorithm
person
is
I
kind of
know
F.
going
Not
through
gonna
this
lie, like
exact same
I
scenario
used to
right
think
now is
that
another black
IG was
individual.
cooked,
Spectacular
bro.
Batman, spectacular Spider-Man
And
reactions.
TikTok was the new,
channels
like
the Blind Wave,
like
where
way
if
for
you tap
organic
in, there's
reach.
footage on the screen. Yes,
Granted,
you can see it right
you
here.
get a
We
lot
don't
of
need to
good
watch the whole
feedback on
thing.
TikTok, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my shit
screen.
take the fuck off on IG Reels now
whatever.
and YouTube
You have
Shorts,
real
bro.
rejects.
But as
The
far
skips
as
are
like
right apart
TikTok,
on the screen as well.
I'm not gonna say TikTok is dead
Obviously, I'm
because
not
you
calling
still
for
get good reach
copyrights.
on TikTok
You do what you
as
can
far
to
as
make
people
sure that
responding,
content
people
is
leaving
preserved.
comments and shit like
Again, a
that.
whole different
Which
thing.
that's one thing I noticed too.
We're
Once I started
talking
leaving
about
comments and
violating, I
replying
wanna
to comments
make
on
sure I get
IG
the policy
posts and posting a lot of shit,
We're
it
talking
started
about
doing well.
violating child
But
safety
TikTok, bro,
policies.
like
Harmful
TikTok,
or
bro, I
dangerous
honestly
acts
feel like something is
involving
fucked
minors
up
or
with the algorithm.
sexualization of minors.
I don't really know what the fuck is going on with this thing. And it's not just me. A lot of my homies, a lot of people I know are having the same problem with TikTok. I don't know if it's necessarily a race thing or what the hell it is. Like, granted, you'll still get like good comments on TikTok, good feedback.
You could say, well,
but bro, the reach
Batman
on TikTok
very
is
similar.
not nearly what it used to be,
Now,
bro.
granted,
You know, like
the
no
only
bullshit.
consistency I've seen is this happened to Zephyr. Zephyr is the other creator that I'm referring to that is going through this exact same thing as the exact same time. Funny enough,
We're both
we
black.
work with the same people as well. So what does that mean? Again, I feel targeted. We could click on some of these videos if you think that this is just hyperbole. Obviously, the infinite amount of shorts. Westside Live has covered it. There's trailer reactions from What It Do Dave. More True God. Gore the movie's flagrantly reading the cards or watching it. You have several people, full-blown comics on whether they're reacting to videos or reading it directly. They're on the page.
See, but I don't necessarily know. I wouldn't say that's a. I don't know if that's a race thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I don't know what the hell it is. I just feel like maybe you did something to me or rubbed them the wrong way, or who knows,
Obviously,
bro.
this doesn't have anything to do with the video, but shout out to Bezos, man.
Who knows, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I just said, I feel like on TikTok that's like an actual problem right now. The growth in organic, the TikTok algorithm is screwed right now, bro.
Y'all trying to start beef.
The TikTok algorithm is literally screwed right now, bro.
11% of my viewers are even whatever. So I want to go back before I talk about other things on YouTube and inconsistencies on YouTube. I want to talk about how there is like no consistencies for what allowed and what's not allowed, even in regard to the age thing. For example, let's look up the fact that you need to be 13 on YouTube. We as a creator, outside of checking the audio,
I don't even remember that being a thing though until you said that earlier.
What your platform is going to push, no matter what we can do. All we can do is follow the guidelines. You don't care about that. Then YouTube, my question is, what exactly breaks guidelines in terms of sexualization of minors, harmful or dangerous acts involving minors, or really anything involving policies and stuff like that? Vulgar language policy, for example. If you're posting content, explicit content that could result in age restriction, content removal, sexually explicit language or narratives, excessive profanity. Yeah, like let's really just open the door, YouTube. Let's really just talk about what is too far to get consistent like strikes or taken downs. Can you, gee, I don't know, post a video with the F word in it? Now, obviously this is about cooking, but I'm pretty sure if I use that exact same word, scarcely in a video, just scarcely doing that, is that allowed? We've seen violent acts that I can't even show on this platform get approved, but what I will do, just to humor you all, just to make sure I'm not talking out of anything, is I'll even talk about the advertising companies that you sign up for. This video is sponsored by Blue Chew.
What the fuck?
How is this possible? I'm
Wait.
I'm grasping
So
at
a demonetized
some
video
straws.
is sponsored by Blue Chew? I'm like
just
lost right now, bro.
confused.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm
genuinely
literally
confused
lost.
right now.
I'm lost, bro.
So we can talk about manscaping, make balls jokes, a segue to these things. We can talk about Blue Chew and all these other things. We could go. We've had flagrant.
I have no idea what the
butt
fuck
on the
Blue Chew
platform.
is. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hell, there's some guy out there that showed more than just his butt on the platform.
What?
And for a
Ooh.
while, I don't know if you guys are still seeing them. Speaking of AI, sexualized artificial stuff was on
What
the
the
platform.
fuck,
Because
bro?
I don't know. I haven't
No
seen this in a
way,
long time,
bro.
But, hey, all I did was Google search YouTube AI ads, and this pops up. I'm not
What the
putting
hell?
these things out because I am a random angry black man that wants money.
I don't know, bro. You already
I
know
am
we
pointing
rocking, man.
these things out.
If you on
because I'm
Kick and
ultimately
Twitch, don't
feeling
be afraid to hit that
targeted.
follow button.
I don't feel like I'm
For any of my
communicating
fellow
with
sages that
you
might
in
watch
any
this video later
And
on
the biggest thing of
on
it all
YouTube or
is
Patreon
I
is
just-
love, man.
I am
It's love. I
painfully
appreciate
seeing
every
that
single
this
person that
platform
tuned
is
in.
not consistent.
What they doing to
They
this
will
brother
just
is
punish
actually
who they
fucked
wanna
off. I'm
punish
not
and
gonna
favor who they
lie.
wanna favor.
I don't know what the hell is
If you
happening. I
log
think it's
out, and
after.
we can even test this.
But
right
hell
now.
yeah, man. Y'all
Sign
already
out
know,
if you ever
man.
have the time.
Big Sage Life
You go
shit,
to
man.
a
We
hotel or
gone,
anything
bro.
like that.
Sage
Sign out or just log into
Life.